talk a lot about modeling behavior. Would you mind sharing your perspective on modeling?
So I can give you an example to start. I was in the mortgage banking industry in the early 90s, and we had phone rooms with about 250 people in them calling potential clients. And back then telemarketing was a huge thing. The internet wasn't very big, and this was kind of one of the only ways to get a hold of people besides direct mail. And but it was taking us forever to get through to people, and the people that were on the phones constantly did this thing where they would pop up. It's like whack-a-mole. Remember whack-a-mole, where you hit the little thing at Chuck E. Cheese? Well, that's how it was. These people would be on the phone and they would just jump up, and they just had all these reasons to get up and get out of their seats. And so I went to a conference, and it was a conference for the collections industry. And in the collections industry, they had been using this thing called a predictive dialer. And what a predictive dialer would do is it would dial like 5 or 6 numbers at the same time. It would predict when a phone would go cold, when somebody was going to hang up, and then it would dial 4 or 5 numbers at the same time, and then pass the answered call onto one of the people that worked for the collection agency. And so they were able to do huge volume of contacts with people. Well, we took the predictive dialer and put it into the mortgage industry. We doubled our volume in 1 day. We doubled the amount of loans that we were able to originate in 1 day. And the average loan agent originated one loan a day. We went from about 250 loans a day to 500 loans a day. We did that in 1 day by using something someone else was already doing. So Invention is it's cumbersome, it's tricky. A lot of the time it doesn't work. And you can spend a lot of time out there trying to figure out how to do something that's already been figured out a different way, but it may not be better than the way that already exists. So my suggestion to people is, if you want to do something that's already been done, observe and model the people that have already done it. The business Intent One is really a mashup of a lot of different things that have already been invented. We haven't invented anything new here. We took the best stuff that we could get from the people that were already out there, providing it to people, and put it together in a package. And so the only thing that we did any different was we put it into a single package. So you don't have to go all over the place to get the parts. But we haven't invented anything. We model all the time. And there's a saying that if you want to predict your future, look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. And the reason they say that is that even though you might not do what they do for work or other things, you're going to model how they speak. You'll probably dress similar. You probably live in a similar place. You're probably going to end up like them. So if you want to lose weight, for instance, get a bunch of skinny friends. It works. It just really works because we do model people. We can't help it. Modeling is the most economical path. It uses the least amount of energy, and the results are already proven. Invention is difficult and challenging. It's time consuming. And in my practices, I'm always looking at, who's the best at what they do, and then I just model their behavior and add it to what I'm already doing. Hi, I'm Ed Mitchell, CEO of Intent One. We really appreciate you taking time out to learn from our content. If you're interested in more, you can find us at intentone.net. Thanks so much. We appreciate you.